Rants of a Naija Chic. Today I have a review for you, one that I'm actually quite excited to review. So please stick around to the end of this video because this is one review you really do not want to miss, okay? Shanty Town, another Nollywood offering on Netflix. First of all, can I just say that I am one of those people who is very glad for all the Nollywood movies that are going on Netflix, because I'm all for Naija to the wall, you know. I'm all for that. So Shanty Town, we started hearing buzzing from last year that this was going to come to Netflix. I'm not sure if it's a Netflix original, but that's neither here nor there. We've had enough Netflix originals from Nollywood, so that box has been ticked and checked, done. Okay. We started hearing buzzing last year and I was quite excited because I saw the lineup. To be honest, anything that Ikpe is inside, I am going to watch. She's just, for me, I love her, love her, love her, love her. So I knew I was definitely going to be watching it the day it dropped. Now, Shanty Town, as of a name itself, Shanty Town actually refers to like a slum, a community of impoverished buildings where, you know, people who are not really well-to-do in the society live in. So Shanty Town is not necessarily, it describes the place they were living, not necessarily the name of the place they were, if that makes sense. Okay. Shanty Town is about a group of women who live in this impoverished slum and they are ruled by Scar, who is their gang leader in the whole of Shanty Town, not just for the women, both the women and the men. But we come to find that even Scar himself is also ruled by someone who is now the politician. So Scar is kind of like the boys doing the underground work for him, but he's the politician, the one who goes out in the light and takes all the glory and all that. The story centers around Inem, Scar, Chief Fernandez, and anyone, I would say. And it opens up in what we now come to find was Inem losing her family being scattered. It opens up where she with her sister are together, and then the mom rushes in and tells them, oh, okay, I think the mom was talking to them about something, and then all of a sudden we start hearing explosions and someone comes in, you know, tries to obviously rape them, but the father comes in. Like, it opens with a lot of unrest basically, and then it jumps to the current timeline where the movie plays out in. I'll start with the storyline. The storyline, to be very honest, is not new to us in Nollywood. We've all seen that storyline before, where you have a group of prostitutes, you have a gang leader who they pay, you know, money to, you know, dues to and all that, and then you come to find that the gang leader himself also is bowing down to another person. That storyline is not new to us, but the way they did it in Shanty Town, they brought it to us fresh. I can't even lie. Like, it was fresh. Even though it's a story we are familiar with, the storyline came to us very fresh. They did such a good job in laying out each episode. By the way, Shanty Town is only 6 episodes, so it's an easy watch, a very easy, sweet, cool watch. But they laid out that storyline across those 6 episodes so perfectly well that I have to give them kudos. For the storyline, I'll give the storyline a 10 over 10. Now let's talk about the cast. Chidi Mokeme, who plays Scar, honest to God, I was watching him, I knew that was Chidi Mokeme, but at a point I had to call my cousin and like, wait, Shebi, this is Chidi Mokeme. He killed, buried, resurrected, and killed the character again. Honestly, big ups to him, big ups to him. He did so well with that character. Like, I would give him a 10 over 10, 100 over 10 Seth. That's how well he did. The whole going in from Igbo to Yoruba, at a point I was even asking myself, which tribe is he actually from? Which language did he have to learn to act this? Because he did it so freaking well. Like, I would watch Shanty Town again just to watch him embody Scar. Honestly, I would. And then we have Inem, that was played by Iniedo. Again, every time I see Iniedo act, I'm like, she is really a good actress. Like, I don't know why it surprises me every time, but every time I'm like, this girl is really good. Again, she embodied that character down to a T. Like, I believed her. I believed her, especially in the scene where Chief Fernandez is raping her. Like, I was there with her. Like, I could feel the pain with her in that particular scene. And I really have to mention this as someone who is from this part of Nigeria, hearing Ibibio for the first time on Netflix. I really enjoyed that. I've enjoyed hearing Yoruba, I've enjoyed hearing Igbo and Hausa on Netflix. So hearing Ibibio, I love how Ini and Ikpe-Etim brought that into the, like, thank you very much for giving that to us. We needed that. And then you have Inewan, Ikpe-Etim's character. I've already said this. Anything that Ikpe-Etim is in, I am going to watch. I am going to support. She is she's an amazing actress, and this was no different. She embodied, when she needed to be hard as a Newan, she was hard, and when she needed to be soft as a Newan, she was soft. Like, I enjoyed watching her in this character. Another main character was Chief Fernandez, who was played by RMD. Before I even get into his character, why is Fernandez, can somebody explain to me why is Fernandez a Nigerian name? Is there something going on there that I don't know? Maybe there is. But anyways, RMD, of course, great actor. He embodied the character. Like, he was everything that role needed. You know how the politician has to perform, that's the word, perform in front of people. He was that, and then he'll give you that glimpse of he's actually not a good person, he's actually very ras. He'll give you that glimpse. So he did that very well, especially the scene where the police comes to arrest him. The whole thing is like Farabale, it's a relaxed, nothing here changes anything. Very typical of what we would associate with a person in his status. He really did that very well. With so many great actors in Shantytown, and some of them didn't even get enough screen time, which makes me hopeful for the next season. For instance, the guy who played the accountant, I forget his name now, but I know he's a very known face and he's a great actor, but we saw him only here and there. Even Shola, who played Mama T, in Shantytown, again, very iconic character, but she had very little screen time, which I understand, for what she plays. So I'm hopeful to see what they do with her character in season 2, if there is a season 2, which I hope there is a season 2. Please, is there a season 2? I think there should be a season 2. And I can't fail to mention Mercy, who is making her Netflix debut, and she played Jackie. Very short role, but honestly she did very well. For what her role was, she did very well. So I give her kudos. Great acting on her part, very great acting on her part. And then you had Shalewa, who was played by Nancy Isime. Honestly, this is another actress that every time I see her, she ups her game. Nancy is here to stay, whether you like it or you like it not. Every time I see her in something, she ups her game. She played Shalewa. I keep saying this, but she played it to a T. Like, you know how you know a character from what you understand of a character in a series or a movie, you kind of build in your head what you think they should be. That is what she gave me. She played Shalewa so beautifully well. And then you have Peter of P Square, who I think is making his acting debut. I do not know, but this is the first time I'm seeing him in anything acting. He did okay as well. The only part I had a problem with him is after they told him what his father had been doing, his reactions there were a little bit over-exaggerated. But then again, he's new to the game, so I'm not really going to critique him on that, right? I like how at the end of everything, I think in episode 6, they tied it up for us and explained why Inem went back to Shantytown after getting out of prison. I think that also explained why everybody thought she had died, because I'm sure they must have known that she was sick and terminally ill. That also explains why everybody thought she had died. I like how they tied that up for us, because we could have been a little bit confused. I like how they tied that up for us and made us understand that the person who the gang caught in the middle of the water in episode 1 was actually her sister and not her. She was the one who was left in the water and presumed dead. That also explains why in that episode, after she came back from Chief raping her, she refused to allow anyone undress her, because if anyone had undressed her, she would have seen the scar on her back from the bullet wound she got when she was young. So that tied up that whole thing for me. So should you watch Shantytown? 1000% yes. You're gonna get good acting, you're gonna get drama, you're gonna get mystery, you're gonna get action, everything tied up into one perfect series. You're gonna enjoy it so much. What would I rate Shantytown? Honestly, I don't want to give them 10 over 10 just because I want to be stingy with my marks. So I'm going to give them a 9.8 over 10. That's how good I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's something I'm definitely going to watch again just to see the way some people embody their characters. It was that good. So definitely make it your weekend watch, make it your weekday watch, anytime you have time. It's 6 episodes, and I think the average time for each episode was about 36 minutes. So it's not a long watch. It's something you'd enjoy and keep it moving. So definitely do watch it. And that's it for me for today. Thank you for joining me today. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. Check us out on Facebook at Rants of a Naija Chic, same name on Instagram as well, and follow us on all platforms. And definitely stick around and watch another video now, right? Just click another video. All right, bye.